Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Waiting. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So we got to be technical to what they do. We thank my country people for this wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
We will sue BBC. I don't care whether, like Barrister Mbesa said, that they are so popular like CNN, they don't have a following, they have a big following and so on. And a network that operates a fraud on the people is liable just like any other person. And a man who has been defrauded or who has been defamed by a network has a right to sue that network, no matter how big that network is, no matter how many followers they have.
My country people, them, I kid you not. Now so-called Barrister Fru John saw this. Edit talk, his suggestion and say, say, make Ambazonians, they sue BBC. This way they don't get no friends and they don't get no secrets.
I think that, Paddy, I'm suggesting that if you have a video of this documentary, BBC documentary, preserve it. Unless the status of limitation runs out, we will sue BBC. I don't care whether, like Barrister Mbesa said, that they are so popular like CNN, they don't have a following, they have a big following and so on. And a network that operates a fraud on the people is liable just like any other person. And a man who has been defrauded or who has been defamed by a network has a right to sue that network, no matter how big that network is, no matter how many followers they have. So keep this video because we will revisit it. If possible, sue BBC civilly and claim some money from BBC, because this documentary, you cannot begin to quantify the harm that it has caused to this struggle, because it is so one-sided that it puts us in a situation of defense that, oh, we are the ones killing our people, oh, we for the last two, like Abgobalak insinuates, for the last 2 years, we have been killing our people and we are pretending to fight for independence, and whom shall we govern? Can you imagine a lawyer saying that? A lawyer living in Boya and practicing common law and also calling himself a human rights whatever. People claim that he is a respected human right that is respected around the world. When I watch that human rights expose in Geneva, I didn't hear about Abogwala's organization, but the prominent human rights people that made that report were there. If it's so popular, what has he really done that will bring this whole struggle, this war rather, into focus and do a balanced reporting as a human rights person on and put it out there? All what I've read about him is extracts here, extracts there. I don't know how popular he is. I don't know how rich he is, but he lives in Boya, and he claims that he's not protected by the separatists. Who then protects him? Who protects him? Well, I rest my case.
So my country people, them, that the kind work this way me they do for una free of charge. Do you know what it means for listening for this kind numbskulls? They talk for 1 hour, 2 hours on end. After a while, they start arguing amongst themselves. Barrister Timbesia and Fru John saw they were arguing. They almost removed their gloves and they start box each other. Just pure stupidity. Now make we get to the business. BBC, it don't produce a documentary by the journalist Blaise Eyong for Cameroon. Eyewitness testimonies them. Victims, they talk about how they kill the loved ones and they behead them, they kidnap them personally, they talk. Barrister Agbobala talk, not just as a victim, person where they live on the ground inside Boya, but na person this way, it will be at the forefront of the civil society where there be studies for Cameroon, say lawyers and teachers strike. So it get a stake and it get a voice and it get opinions, it get contribution from make, and it don't talk to the journalists, it talk to the media. Remember as well say, now the same so-called Ambazonians in this way, they don't always decry. Say they want for internationalize the so-called struggle. Say they want for bring in world media. Remember when Chris Anubi talk say, devastation, we have to devastate Kumba, Limbe, Bamenda, so that the BBCs of the world, the Al Jazeeras of the world, they would descend upon Ambazonia or whatever and report what is going on. Finally, the world media, it don't descend. It don't can do an expose, a report on what way they actually happen on the ground. And they don't like it. They don't like it because they're telling the truth. The reality on the ground activity. The Anglophone civilians are being targeted, they're being murdered, they're being terrorized by the Ambazonia terrorists. I mean, all the stories where they talk about today, verifiable. They are truthful human beings. The way they put their face, their names on video, on camera. They explain things the way we don't already know. No, some people will not be know. When I don't know about the Indian delegates, them 6 way they be kill them. Mabia Johnson and said we kill it on the very first day. So we see, at least we see their body. We'll get a funeral months before the other ones them they be discovered in a mass grave. So all these things them. When the world media, it actually can't report them. Now they don't like it. Surprise, surprise. Because in their wildest imagination, the stupidity of these people, the things that they saw, the world media could be stupid or biased like them. It could just come for the can't talk, say, hey, Cameroon military, don't do this, Cameroon military, don't do this, and then totally pay no attention to the lockdowns where they affect the civilians, to the ghost towns, to the kidnapping for ransoms, to the murders, to the rapes, to the extortion, to the roadblocks, and all of those things where they do and for make the lives of the ordinary civilians extremely difficult. So when the world media, BBC, they don't finally pay attention to what really happened inside Cameroon, and they don't give an expose, produce a documentary, put them out there, none of them, they don't like them. No one of them. Now why I never see none of them, they go do a live broadcast, they talk, say, oh, BBC is talking about our struggle. We are internationalizing the struggle. None of them. BBC, do you have any idea how big the BBC is? The BBC is even more important for them because this thing they always talk about Resolution 1608, British Southern Cameroons, because now about the British, because the British, they have a very big stake, according to their calculation, for which way it will happen vis-a-vis the so-called independence of the so-called British Southern Cameroons. Remember, BBC stands for British Broadcasting Corporation, okay? It is a big deal. The BBC get tentacles all over the world, and they fit change public opinion and public policy for big nations around the world. And now, make I explain something for now. I know someone I don't know the importance of these few words. Violence on both sides. Gone are the days where Amber shit no why blast the things say if they can't report what really happened in the Anglophone zone, they go talk say Cameroon military don't do this, Cameroon military, they go blame Cameroon military for everything, and then they go come out unscathed. They go come out like person where is shit not the smell. As a matter of fact, they know even shit up. So the world media, it need to operate like that. They be balanced and they be fair. They go report exactly, for example, they don't go just report, say, there is violence on both sides. No, they will report, for example, if there is 70% violence on one side and only 30% violence on the other side, they go quote instances. Maybe they will quote 3 or 4 instances on the side where it get the majority of the violence, and then they go quote 1 or 2 instances on the side where they get less violence. So as for be balanced and fair. And exactly what the BBC report, it portray them. It gives numerous examples of the Ambazonia terrorists where they kill people them, behead people them, kidnap people them for ransoms, lockdowns, all of those things that they destroy people their properties. And it gives one example of the Cameroon military, their excesses them, and about 4 or 5 examples of the Ambazonia terrorists, their excesses and their crimes against humanity and the torture of Anglophone civilians. Suddenly the so-called Ambazonians, they don't like them because the people that be stupid massa. So which way they don't always they call for, which way they be wish for, it don't finally happen, and they don't like it. So they talk now, say they get to fight against the BBC. Now their impression that's they get to fight against the media. So who is your friend? Who is your enemy? So as soon as the BBC expose, the documentary, it will come out and the news article, Una know very well what me I do. And I don't even work for any organization or any government. I work as an individual, as a blacklegist. What I do, I take my phone and message the actual person where it produced the documentary on the ground, where it did inside Cameroon. And we exchange. I tell you, say, listen, first I start by how. I congratulate you for the fantastic work where they do, and he's doing a fantastic job. It is not easy being a journalist in the Anglophone zone, especially trying to be professional, trying to be fair and balanced. It's not easy. I congratulate you for the fantastic work where Eddie do. I praise you, and then now for the middle, where I then tell you, say, but this is one small bone of contention where I get them. Now the small part this way, I think, say, you be misrepresent the fact. And I end the message by congratulating him again. So that's what they call a bathtub effect, where you start high and then you come low. Okay, you do small criticism and then you end up on a high note again. It looks like a U, okay, sort of like a bathtub. You start high, you give the criticism low, and then you end up with a high note, so that way the person also feel good when you start talking with you, and they feel good when you end the conversation with you. But in the middle, it will get the message where you send out for you. Again, only one bone of contention, and I pass them across to you, and we get exchanges. And at the end of that conversation, it tells me, say, thank you for that. I don't take him into consideration. And he explained the own side of the story, I explain my own side of the story, and we remain friends because we don't work together in the past. Myself and Blaise Ayon, we don't exchange in the past. Now, why that way I get the telephone number. But look at these wonderfully international idiots. Now, people that they call themselves barristers. They talk say they represent Nawuna Anglophones. They say they be government, they be cabinet position, minister level. Now the stupidity this way, they can't display them live on Facebook. They don't even call the BBC or the journalist where they do the presentation and the documentary. No, they go now for Facebook, go to talk today. And then as they talk, the person will even try to bring insanity into the conversation. Barrister Tim Bessia. And then now, Tapadi King and Fru Johnson, that foolish man, they started fighting Tim Bessia. Tim Bessia said, but hang on a minute. I'm just trying to get an opinion out and you don't even let me speak. I can't cut that part where there is a fight amongst themselves, Tim Bessia and Barrister Fru Johnson. I go publish and for una listener, when I go laugh straight here. If they be there at close proximity, therefore start literally they punch each other in the face. It was that terrible, okay? They didn't even fight the so-called Cameroon government anymore. Everything and everyone is their enemy. American government don't cancel TPS. Enemy. Norway don't arrest Ayabacho Lucas. Enemy. Nigeria arrest their Ayub Tabet and son of Cameroon. Enemy. BBC write report. Enemy. Ayabacho do public execution. Enemy. Countryman, it tell the truth about their shit, no wiveless terrorists on the ground. Enemy. So who is your friend? The turn left, the turn right, all where they see now enemies. All man, they want for fight time, they go sue this one, they go crush this one, they go antagonize all man. Ambazonia terrorists, they be so stupid, they don't get no friends and they don't get no secret. This is just a typical example. And as some of the things in this way, me I dey do am for una. Now me I go watch this kind of videos them, cut them, analyze them, and then redistribute them for una because themselves where they make and publish them, they don't go get up to 3,000 views for that video. If they manage to get 5,000 views, then they don't really try. But for just this video, when me I go cut them, share them, it will get 10,000 views just for Facebook alone, and then we'll get more views for YouTube, and then we'll get about 300,000 views on WhatsApp because I go share them into your phone directly into your handset where you did for your house. It will come meet up you for your handset. Now the power of country people that and when we get where it happen because I don't do the hard work for help una and then I go analyze them to make una better understand which way they happen. Thank you plenty my country people them today. Now the first day for June 2025.
Lesson number one, my country people talks about it. Listen, whether or not you accept my country people is a force to reckon with. Me I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Yeah, good morning, my country people there. Now, una brother, Bashi Sylvester, alias Shina Rambo, from Okitunja, Bambala. I decant today on the 2nd July 2025. I can't laugh that Amber terrorism for Bambala. And for give them small warning. Say if person pass you, you carry it back. I don't already pass una, so una get for carry my back. E never stay. How we una send some amber terrorists there, kidnappers there. Say me they can't kidnap me. They can't reach. Na me I kidnap them. I think it should be like about 2 months today. They can't reach. Na me I instead kidnap them. Now, una don't send my picture again for some civilian for that side for Fumbot. Say I there for Bafusan. Me can't kill me. If una amber terrorists don't try for kill me, we no dey una send a civilian before he walk. Bogo Harry, you are that so-called the only bro, that thief people there, that thief man where they don't catch your family, they cry like small pikin. I just sorry na that small civilian there they talk with una. Yeah, because when I catch and I go kill and I kill her, military can't take na die body. Una send a medical. I be ready, I beg una send a medical. Una send more picture. No, una get my picture. Una send only 3 picture. Una send plenty picture for it. Una did the run for bush. The run for bush. Me I don't come out day me for town this through the worker. Una not even be happy. Una the only one I say me I die. For waiting. Una small, una not feel ever kill me. Una don't try all kind way, no work. And some more una way una don't surrender there for DDR. They still talk with that boys there for bush. I know all una way una they talk with that guy there for bush, una they give the information. Next time I go call una name one by one. No be say I hear say I don't see and I see. The other one be the way anytime you want make call, the wrong go high for bush. The make call, you know say they come. No be one time, they tell the highway me and the other guy that they go do from Gokitunja, will they do so, will they do so. Next time I go call na his name because that guy never change. He surrender, so he never change. He still get plan for go for bush. Not but one time where I don't see Kashi, he talk with that guy there. Where he see me, he change talk. You know, no sir, we don't stand since the year to where they talk. Next time now I go call his name. May he not change, may he continue to talk with them. Because I know say he too there for the line where they don't send my picture, so say me that innocent civilian can attack me. When I want send my pikin, me can't die for waiting. Why when I want send my pikin, me can't die? Why when I say when I not fit come as when I become last time? When I say kidnap, I say me can't kidnap me. Na me I instead kidnap you. When I not the shame, when I not the shame. I be even make mistakes. I kidnap you so call military that they can't take her for catch you so kill her because he too be kind of can't kill me. Well, when I say so one I go catch and kill her. Me I tell una not the shame. When I raise 10 person so he can't reach, they can't reach. I still defeat them. Catch her. Una not shame. Mama I don't pass una carry my back. There's small one in this, and I tell una terrorists they say me una surrender come over that bush. But una die all. I tell una come over that bush. The other one they don't surrender now. I encourage una say me una come over one by one. Make that terrorist there. Make the real terrorists there remember who kill her all. We got buy all una for that bush. Una dey. Una member say una strong now. Now die one by one. Do kayo una the smoke kayo sute una don't smoke kayo sute smoke una brain smoke banger all kind things smoke una brain una head day now so the broke and a dust will come over there. No sense no day. Una the same person say me can't kill me. Well una no sense say me I pass una. Una one send a person una come I beg una come ma catch una kill am. Terrorists are like una fools, idiots.
Even when I civilian, they will not survive. Every time we pass that order, something now they, you know, not they ever go to prison. So now because of the love way Cameroon still get for people, the president of Cameroon still get for people, he want to take a small. Now why don't create a TT and center for Bamenda? Say any man will be willing for this arm, you go for it. But if you not be willing for this arm, they're not gonna force you. The only their body will come. And at the promise that one the way they do for Bush say if they no one come, that their body they will sleep for you. So now most thing that one get for talk and time again.
So one this again. Put a hear them for their own man, no with the talk. Now they talk.
The population of Nkunda, good afternoon. Yeah. I meet Denzi. Now me, my own village, I come on a Bamisin. I've been a captain of Bamisin, but today I don't see and say no, if I might put that captainship for them. Then I still thank the population, thank the nation for the pity mind way, then get them, for receive we back like they are picking them. We know so we don't do bad, but we don't realize our bad. So if any man there for here, me dance, if you don't offend me, or hurty, I'll beg me, may everybody forgive me. So I will stand for here, we'll come now peace. And peace, but we must ever remember Nkunda. We start our own not knowing as so it today. So how we God don't show we road now I think then this will don't come handle for the military then. Don't tell them say we don't tire the bush road to stay for this. We will not want to stay for bush again. Then the only advice I will send for our own brother they stay there with the bush. Man we know who be Amber. We now your brother Becky said they can join with play with they so introduce themselves. If they know say no, they don't leave gun, they will be safe. I be very, very sure say government is the key man. We will not go praise him, who can't sleep for here. We don't see them since. Each time where they can't take one of our brothers, they will see them where they sleep for here where I know they open. Me I thank God how I stand for here where I open.
Peace. Now people they don't test them. Today, them to the bed for ease. And one same way all will join hands. Advisor will picking them at the same time. Advise one of the city for pushing. This thing you don't go nowhere. The army way they go Cameroon. They buy about 1,000 camions for gun every day for Cameroon. The government they buy them. They train more than 5,000 B, 5,000 police, 5,000 China.
Lesson number one, my country people, Dr. Waiting. Listen, whether or not you accept, my country people is a force to reckon with. Me, I agree. He's an enemy that is strong. So, Ambazonians will thank my country people for the wonderful job. Now, we'll go ahead.
Okay, I greet everybody today. We go watch this live broadcast today, or anytime when you come across this live broadcast, just press your share button. I just say I have one or two things to do. I never yet put a caption, but I'll caption this video. See the Ambazonia situation in Fako, that is Boya, which will happen for Boya just on the 30th of last month. That is just 2 days back. So as you join me, press your share button. We need more people to come live so that more talk. It's going to be so important. Join me, let's talk. So anytime we come across this video, just hit your share button because it be so important. Today I want some more talk. And I know very well say this platform is a platform of truth and the fact. I'm not there here for sugarcoat my word. I'm not there for say me you like me. But there here for tell you that bitter truth where you know one for hear. That truth where plenty Anglophone no one time for hear them. Now that truth where me I ever tell now. And everything where me I don't tell now, it ever come to pass. And everything where I don't make una understand, people that don't follow them, today they enjoy peace. and no mercy for their areas. At least, even not 100%, at least 70. First of all, I want to make we more understand the situation will happen for Boyawe. Amber terrorists them. And then they call them say separate because and then they fight for separate nobody. They are just there for their own personal interest and terrorizing the population. Killing them on daily basis because they want to make their money. As far as I know, Amber na a lucrative business. That is just the fact. Because all that people there for Bush today, they know very well say independent no day. That is just the fact. Reason why I talk so I want to talk that through way the hot people. First of all, I will digress some more so that more before I go over the message proper. We all get for no say we as Anglophone before one get an end of this situation for say make peace come back for Northwest and Southwest. Now until when we as Anglophone community we realize one mistake, we accept one mistake, and we decide to do the right thing. When all would struggle for pretend to be like say they so concern we, for put deaf ear, for make like say they so wait to where you do it be okay. No, I want to make you understand so wait. We Anglophone, we are the cause of our problem today. Now we will make that picking for Bush today where they carry that weapon. And I will tell you, we instant and fact them. Mona hear very well. I dare for speak the truth. Press share button. Now, President Paul Biya no give gun for some picking in hand. It is just the truth and the reality. President Paul Biya no buy gun give some my picking. Now una the Anglophone mommy and papa them una buy gun give those picking them for their hand. Tell them so what they do na better thing. I remember very well in those early 2017 go 2018. It was a privilege for say a picking na Amber. It's the fact and the reality. This is one of the truth the way many people don't know. I tell you the truth more than know very well. It was some pride say a picking na Amber the people say they don't say that time Amber army. Ambazonian army. It was a privilege. People they go sell their farm. Their cocoa farm them, give for pledge, for pay transport, go work for day shift for Nigeria. I tell you the fact and the reality. Mommy, they be contribute money from church. See, listen, this is Clovis. That is why I'm different from you. Because that is why I'm different from the politicians. They make math, they talk them. Different from all people go shit on TV or talk their own talk, because already they talk for their own benefit, not the truth. Because they don't know anything. Me, I talk the truth. Listen, from church, they start contributing money, give Amber. And they tell and they ask you. Njange houses them, they contribute money in those early days, give Amber, support them. Njange house, when me say wait, una contribute for the radicalization of the youth they put up for us today. Make them understand say for pick up arms against the state, it was nice. Any pick will be there within that age, from 12 years even, because they enter Amber for 9 years old. Now don't see the picture of them. They grown inside the bush. So that picky will enter bush for 9 years or even 12 years. You know where to marginalize. You know where to be marginalization. You know how come around the EV run. You know even know nothing. You know they left for me right. If it was crashing him, no for sparing him. So what you want talk? Now at that picking for that level where be there, be naive, that very level where they be poorly educated. And then in mommy way Bonnie tell us if he enter Amber, don't do no fine thing. He uncle, he brother will look and say he don't travel, he get sense. He there for some people say for pick up arms, it be the right option. What do you expect that young man to do? He go pick up those weapons. Because you make him innocent and fighting. Anglophone. No more talk the truth. I tell you the fact. It was a privilege. If you there for community, any picky will not enter Amber today for the community for where you know pick up guns. We get picking they enter Amber in the early stage. They be for 1 month. They see all the shooting. Where they come back, they fear, they run. Plenty. I don't tell you, I don't talk say go come say plenty. That is why there is no community in Anglophone zone to get Amber camp. Listen and listen very well. There is no one community for Anglophone zone to get Amber camp. Na lie. If you get 200 villages inside every subdivision, those 200 villages get 200 Amber camp. That was just the reality and the fact. It was a privilege. Mommy them, una dey watch me today, una be the go. Una be get every week, una be get there when Amber day for go find chop for your bush, go give that boy there for camp. Una dey give them goat meat, make they chop. Una dey give them things they make they chop. Una dey protect their country money, give them.